The airstrip came about because there was a need from General Hara saying that they needed an additional landing zone just in case we needed the mass evacuation by air. They wanted to have an additional place for the helicopters to land and refuel to cut their flight time by 25 minutes as opposed to flying all the way into Hilo. So this was a joint effort. So first there was the need expressed by General Hara. Then there was the authorization. That's actually state land. So through Talmadge, Magno, and Mayor Kim, they reached out to the state and got us authorization to go in there and to do additional clearing, a little bit of removal of vegetation, some grubbing, and also of the paving. So once we had the authorization for the paving work, that's when Neil Azevedo, our highways division chief, he and his men went out and did the work, and that was done today. So the resurfacing of the landing zone is now complete. I've only been with the county for 11 years, so maybe that's kind of short, but to the best of my knowledge, it is the first time that the county has worked on an airstrip, and it's really in part to this relationship which Mayor Kim has fostered between the federal government, state government, and county. So all three of us worked together to get this done. The need for the landing strip as a landing zone for the helicopters has passed. However, there's talks right now about possibly using that for additional housing, transitional housing. That's the talk right now. So we're looking into that, possibly putting up additional units there for transitional short-term housing, not long-term housing, but something that we can use for the interim. There are some utilities available, so all along that landing strip there's HELCO lines, there's power lines there, so we can do power drops to the units. Nearby there's also a water spigot area where people from the public can fill up water, so there's water in the area that we would have to pipe over. Wastewater is something we're going to have to look into how to control that, whether it's going to be tanked and pumped or possibly installation of maybe some other types of individual wastewater systems on site.